Hello friends! Today I'm going to tell you a dot story that might be completely change the way you look at your own challenges. It's about a young man who believed his problems were far too heavy to carry. But he didn't realize one simple truth. Most problems in life are not as big as they seem, and their solutions are often right in front of us. Once upon a time, in a small village surrounded by green fields, there lived a young man named Daniel. Daniel was intelligent and hardworking, but he had one big weakness. He worried too much. Every small difficulty felt like a huge mountain to him. If the weather was too hot, he would say, "How can anyone work in this heat?" If his boss gave him extra work, he would complain, "This is impossible." If his mother asked him for help, he would sigh and say, "Why is everything so hard for me?" Day by day, Daniel's complaints increased. Slowly, people began to avoid him. No one likes being around someone who only sees problems. One evening, Daniel's father grew tired of hearing his endless worries. He called him and said, "Come with me. I want to show you something." They walked for a long time until they reached a quiet pond at the edge of the village. The water was still and calm. His father gave him a small handful of salt and said, "Throw this into the pond." Daniel threw the salt into the water. Then his father said, "Now taste the water." Daniel bent down, tasted it, and immediately spat it out. "It's so bitter," he said. His father nodded quietly and then took him to a wide flowing river. Daniel did as he was told. Then his father said, "Taste this water now." Daniel cupped his hands and drank it. His eyes widened in surprise. "It's fresh, I can't even taste the salt," he said. His father smiled gently and said, "Son, life's problems are like this salt. They don't change in amount, but how much they affect you depends on the size of your heart. If your heart is small like the pond, every problem will make your life bitter. But if you make your heart big, like the river, the problems won't disturb you much." These words went straight into Daniel's heart. That night, lying on his bed, he kept thinking about the pond and the river. He whispered to himself, "If I remain like the pond, I will suffer. But if I become like the river, I can handle anything." From the next morning, Daniel decided to change. When his boss gave him more work, he didn't complain. He said to himself, "This is my chance to improve." When his mother asked him to do heavy chores, he smiled and thought, "This will make me stronger." Even when life tested him, instead of saying, "Why me?" he started saying, "Try me." At first, it wasn't easy. His old habit of complaining tried to pull him back. But every time he remembered his father's words, he stayed strong. Weeks turned into months, and something beautiful happened. Daniel changed. He became calmer. People started respecting him. His friends came closer. His boss trusted him more. And inside his heart, he felt light and peaceful. Problems didn't disappear from his life. Difficult days still came. But now he wasn't drowning in them. He was flowing through them just like the river. One evening, as the sun set orange behind the hills, Daniel sat beside the river and watched the water flow endlessly, carrying leaves, branches, and stones, yet never stopping. He smiled and whispered, "Life's problems are not meant to break me. They are meant to make me bigger." He smiled and whispered, "Life's problems are not meant to break me. They are meant to make me bigger. Double quotes. And then he thought, every problem in life has a simple solution. It's not about removing the salt. It's about becoming the river. So friends, whenever life feels heavy, ask yourself one question.